back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. Girl, I know I'm looking real hella greasy right now. I just came from a walk outside, and I tried to pat down my oily skin as best I could, but anyway, y'all gonna get what y'all get, and y'all not gonna get upset, okay? So I am coming to you guys today for a recap and review. Not a recap, more so a review of Ready to Love. So this last episode, first of all, you know what? Let's just get into it, all right? So I'm gonna really just recap the, not recap, but review. Why do I keep saying recap? I'm just gonna review the latest episode at the lake house, because the episode before was absolutely boring and it really didn't give much. Dakia saw that Clifton and Joy were sleeping together. Anyway, let's do it, and then I'll give you my actual thoughts. Okay, so they're still at the lake house, which was beautiful, by the way. Joy and Clifton are running around, they got onesies on and they being BFFs and all this other stuff, and basically showing that they've been intimate. I do not trust Clifton. I feel like Joy is more interested in Clifton than Clifton is interested in Joy. I also feel like Joy put out, so he chose Joy because at no point did he make up his mind and say, hey, I need to tell Dakia that I'm more interested in Joy than, Dakia. I feel like he kind of was going to keep her on the hook for as long as he could. There's something about Clifton that I'm not feeling. He's just not giving me, upstanding guy. And no matter how we slice it and dice it, I'm just not feeling like he is really upstanding. I'm not getting that from Clifton. So I feel like Clifton, the only reason why he chose Joy is because Joy had already put it out, and so that's who he's rolling with. I also do think Clifton slept with Carmen as well. Either slept with her or got real close. Okay, we got real close to second or third base with her. Because Carmen, who gives me, I'm going to put out if they don't put out. That literally is what she gives because she's so insecure with herself. So, anyway. So, Dakia has a conversation with Clifton, which, by the way, she initiates because Clifton wasn't going to say anything to her at all. Again, further telling me that Clifton no, thank you, girl. He for the birds, but we just, whatever. I like the way she handled it. I like the way she had the conversation with him. I was just a little concerned as to why she was kind of crying and getting emotional. Maybe it was because she put herself out there on the show. They say process, but the show, to really find someone, and it turned out not being what she had hoped for it to be. So maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. Only one can speculate, right? So she walks out, goes out on the deck. She's got wine. Sabrina, and I'm kind of going all over the place. It's not in order. Sabrina and Dante. Who is it? Not Dante. What is his name? Demetrius. Both of them are saying that I know you're used to people chasing you, but I'm not going to chase you. Sabrina, he is not interested. I think that they are paid actors, and I'm saying this to myself to make sure that I know so that I don't get too emotionally invested. These people are paid actors, and you are convenient for him. But I don't think that Demetrius is really interested in Sabrina in that way. Demetrius has made it clear through his actions and through his friend that he's interested in a woman who's going to be a lot more passive than Sabrina is. And I think at this point, what they're trying to do is fit a round peg into a square hole, you know, just to kind of keep things going for the show. That's what it looks like to me. I would be hard pressed. I would be really interested if somebody could tell me otherwise and give me like real facts, show me real things as to why they think that way. But outside of that, I feel like he is just trying to latch on to Sabrina because she's all that's left. I don't really think that he's interested in her in that way. Carmen and Donovan. Y'all know how we feel about Carmen around here. I cannot stand that lady. Is stay keeping another woman's name in her mouth. She stayed keeping another woman's name in her mouth and then trying to belittle them. Ma'am, why? Ma'am, why? Why? I don't understand. If you're so confident you have it all together, then it really doesn't matter what the next chick is doing. It really doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter, you know? So I'm just so bothered by I don't like her. I just don't like the girl. I just don't like her. I just don't. Just ugh. She just slivery and slippery and just, girl, just go on with yourself. She is so annoying. Anyway, so her and Donovan. I feel like I feel like Carmen has been the girl that everyone has been able to get close to, right? Has offered more than any of the other women. Because every other woman, Dakia looks like I'll talk a good game, but I'm not really about that. Clearly with Eric. Sabrina is, boy, don't play with me like that. This not even that type of party. Joy running behind Clifton, so you can't even get anything with her. Precious was another woman that kind of seemed a little loose and open and available, but you know, she just ended up going. But I do feel like some of the men kind of like did what they could do with her. I do feel like that. I don't feel like she had any boundaries. It didn't look like she had any boundaries. Who else? I'm trying to think. There wasn't anybody else. There isn't anyone else that's like, boy, don't play with me. Or actually, all of the women are pretty much, boy, don't play with me. Outside of Carmen. And that's why when Tori was like, Carmen, what room you sleeping in tonight? Exactly. Now, Tori, I ain't never seen you say it. Not a nan one of them times. I ain't never heard you mention nothing about no Carmen ate ass. And that's who I feel like she puts out. I do. And I feel like the men know that too. So I feel like Donovan is like on some, I'm trying to, whoever putting out this weekend, I heard who putting out. Let me see what I can get to. Anyway. Paul's pushing up on Dakia at this point. Paul ain't shit. And Paul been not the person that I mean, he was kind of like, I was starting to partially feel like he could have been about a decent person, but I should have just went with my spidey sense the first time, because the way he went back and talked about Dakia like a raggedy old dirty dog, oh dear Jesus. Okay, so we'll talk about that a little bit sooner or a little bit later. And y'all forgive me for this lazy ass review. I'm trying to make it as fast as I can because I know I talk a lot. I'm also tired. Okay, so had a lot going on this weekend, the weekend before, just busy, just really busy, not bad, just busy, good stuff, but just busy. So, lots of drinking as well. So I'm still kind of like, still a little like, did you really need to have all those drinks, girl? You know, it was fun. I had a good time. And this weekend we're probably gonna be doing the same thing. Anyway, but it's fun. It was fun. I had a great time. Drinks were good, and company was great. So the Dakia, Paul's trying to push up on Dakia because he has no other options. Christina or Tina never showed up. First of all, Tina, that wig in the confessionals, or that hair, that look, girl, yes, it was everything. The only thing I didn't like was some raggedy ass contacts. Girl, we brown skin girl. Listen, have you missed the whole Black is Beautiful? Did you miss all of that? Girl, we on our Black Beautiful train, girl. We don't need no haze. We don't need no contacts, girl. We here with the eyes. Okay, we here with the regular color, with our color. Ain't nothing wrong with the color in our eyes, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with our irises, girl. Anyway, but whatever. I'm starting to see, I guess this is a thing up here. But girl, it's not necessary. It really isn't necessary. But that look she had in confessional, chef's kiss. It's totally beautiful. She's absolutely pretty, absolutely gorgeous. So she gets there, runs late, right, a couple of minutes before everybody leaves. She gets to Donovan. Donovan's like, you know, you're not in good standing with the guys, you know, why did you come? And the way that they had edited it, it sounded like she didn't really have an answer for him. She goes outside. Paul's like, I ain't finna talk to her. I'm like, sir, Paul, you ain't have a chance in the first place. Please go sit down. Boy, he loved to try to say that he played somebody to the left. Boy, he loved to try to make it seem like he curved somebody. Paul knowing good and goddamn well you the one that be getting curved regularly, okay? And if not, you should be. So Carmen slivers her ass up out of there, trying to pretend like, hey girl, because now her and Donovan, and I know Tina and Donovan were cool, like we're getting close or whatever. So Carmen slithers her ass up out of there, trying to get as much information as she can and tries to divert the conversation. Oh girl, I thought she was with Paul. Girl, you also know that she was talking to Donovan too, but you want to try to divert her to the next dude, so she's not concerned about what's going on with Donovan. Carmen, you ain't shit. I wouldn't have told that bitch not a goddamn thing. Okay? No, ma'am. Forgive me for cussing and calling her B, but she ain't shit to me. I really don't like her. Like, just the persona that she portrays on TV, if that's not who she really is in real life, forgive me, but that the character that you played on the show, no, girl, we could take a leave, huh? I would not even take a leave, girl. Leave. Bye. Go away. Anyway, so Clifton and Joy have a date one-on-one. Clifton pretty much puts it out there that they've done the nasty. He did it in like a coy way, and she was like kind of like, boy, she was kind of like trying to, I don't know how she was doing it, but she was doing it in a way like not saying, well, what you mean? Trying to change the subject kind of thing, acting like, you know, don't put my business out there. So again, to me, I feel like him sleeping with Joy was just to conquer her. I don't feel like he really likes her in that way, because I don't feel like he's taking the lead. I feel like Joy is doing pretty much most of the pursuing. You know, I don't feel like, that is the thing. I do not feel like Joy is being pursued. I feel like Clifton is pursuing her. What else am I missing? I said Sabrina and Demetrius. She's asking for more. Show me more that you're really interested in me. I don't understand why Demetrius isn't trying to show her more, other than the fact that he's not really interested at all. And Tori got voted off. I forgot to say that, but he's not really important and we don't really care, and I'm kind of glad. Bye. What else is happening? What's going on? What else is going on? All right, let me get to the money, baby. Let me get to the money, baby. We at the brunch. We down to the brunch, okay? We down to the brunch. The people in there sitting down, they eating their food and whatnot. Child, Tommy walk in, he go in there and start asking the people what they, you know, who they like, where their relationships, where the things is at, and all the things, right? Child, he go to Paul, Uncle Paul. You know, you gotta call him Uncle Paul. He old as hell. He the oldest nigga, oldest person on the on the show. He go to asking Paul, how's the thing going on with Tina? It's like, yeah, you know, well, I realized, basically trying to make it seem like he played her to the left, but he didn't. He got stood up, but whatever. Anyway, so he's like, you know, I realized that Tina isn't stable. I'm trying to move to Dakia. He basically says, Tina isn't stable. I'm sitting between Carmen and Dakia, and these two women are opposite. While, you know, he's like, Dakia you know, classy and all these things. Carmen be worried about the wrong thing. I feel like she be trying to size me up. She's constantly asking me about how things are going with the next woman, and I'm listening. I'm looking at her like, ma'am, stop trying to size me up. It ain't none of your business. So Carmen then lets the cat out the bag. Now Paul should have known good and doggone well that he should have never opened up that door, because Carmen does not play fair. Okay, he did come for Carmen. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm not taking up for that heifer, but I am gonna say that she had every doggone right to open up that cat and let it out the bag on Paul. Carmen was like, I don't know what you trying to sit up here and act like this for, because you sure told me that, Dakia, you look for a certain look in a woman and you don't want to have to try to think about being attractive to somebody. I was like, what? And Paul's face was like, you said it. Don't do the who said that. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? You said that. You said that. Paul, Uncle Paul, you said that. Not know who said that. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? You said that. You said it. I believe everywhere. Now, mind you, I feel like Carmen is a slithery snake. But let me tell you something. Snakes will tell you the truth. They'll twist it. They will manipulate it, twist it around and make it work for them. But baby, somewhere in there lies the truth. I say, oh no, God, ooh, they is out here. They doing a lot. Paul doing a lot. Anyway, then Sabrina and Donovan get into it. Donovan says basically she told me she would vote me off just like the last one, and I'm going to say that I believe part of it. I feel like there's parts of the truth in there. Sabrina really likes Demetrius because Demetrius is more so her type. I don't know. I'm honestly not feeling none of these people, if you ask me. I'm just not feeling none of them. I'm not feeling any of these people. I think that they're all just here for a check. And whatever. So anyway, that is my recap on what is this show? I was about to call it Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I am gonna be reviewing, but it was an boring episode too. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Be sure to like the video, and if you want to be a part of the growing family,